Okay, welcome back to another video. This video is mainly for my special viewers. They're mainly my Sec 1s from One Passion from Peer Secondary School. I hope I pronounced the name correctly. But yes, this is actually a homework question that I assigned to y'all. But as you all know, Mr. Chen came back on Monday and I didn't expect it as well. I was expecting to go through this question. So because I couldn't go through this question with you in class, I'm going to do it via TikTok, share with all of you. And if I'm not wrong, your WA is either today, Thursday, or tomorrow, 19th August. So I hope I get this video out in time to reach you guys, and hopefully this will be helpful for you guys. Alright, so this question is on your angles. So recall that we learned in the class that we did together, which is that very often in this chapter we're just learning about two things: corresponding angle, interior angle, and extrapolate from your primary school, which is your vertically opposite angles and your alternate angles. Okay, so only two new things, right? Interior angle and corresponding angles. The rest, alternate angles, your Z angle from primary school, vertically opposite angle from your primary school as well. Okay, so how are we going to do this question? Now recall what I taught you is that whenever you see a question like this, where your angle is very much a reflex angle, okay, we just need to draw our own parallel lines. Okay, so what I'll do right now is I'm going to erase this first. Okay, draw my own parallel lines. So let's go to my red ink over here. I'm going to draw a straight line across. Okay, and most likely I will have to use the other line as well, another line later, but let's not get distracted by that. Let's just do this first. So let's call this X and Y. Why is that important? Because remember, in your answering technique, you always need to label your angles and then give your rules and your reasons for why you do certain calculation. Okay, now because of this straight line that I drew, you can see that I straight away can apply my 25 degree. How? Remember I told you, once you have drawn your parallel lines, you're always looking to apply either your corresponding angle, interior angle, if not your alternate angle. In this case, we don't even need to use our secondary school knowledge. We can just use our alternate angle, where I can see a Z angle right here. And that means to say, this angle here in purple, okay, is actually 25. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is label my answer. Okay, angle EDY equals to angle DEF equals to 25 degrees, and this is because of alternate angle. You can spell it in short form, not important. Okay, now why do I find the purple angle first? Because most likely to find my X, I just need to take 360 minus away this purple angle over here, and the other angle, which is, let me find a new marker color. Okay, and this angle over here. Okay, I'll just need to take 360 minus the purple one and the pink one. Right, so now we need to find the pink angle. Now this in itself is quite a pain in the butt. This is where it makes it tedious. So again, I probably have to use my angle at B and C again. Right, so because of the fact that they're reflex, I need to draw a parallel lines again. So let's draw a parallel line again, cutting across C. Okay, remember, just because you draw a line across doesn't mean that it cuts the angle into half. You actually need to find the angle. Okay, so now I can do this. Alright, so to find this angle in pink over here, most likely I have to use some form of alternate angle. Okay, where I can see that this angle over here is equals to this angle over here. Why? Because again, if I apply my primary school knowledge, I can see another Z angle. Okay, so let's erase that first. Label this as maybe G and H. Alright, now moving on from here, to find this angle, I most probably have to find this angle right here. And because of that, I also have to find this angle right here. So let's find the angle in green first, okay? So angle ABC, okay? obtuse, angle ABC obtuse is equals to 360 minus 240. Okay, I can already hear some of you give me the answer, which is that it is 120, and the reason you all again learn from primary school, I think. Angle at a point, because we know that any angle at a point in form a full circle is 360 degrees. So 360 minus 240, you get this to be 120 degrees. Now, how do I find this angle over here? This angle BCG. This one right here. Okay. How do I find this angle? Again, I told you before, always look for parallel lines. Can you see that this parallel line and this parallel line, there's a line that cuts across? That means I can say that this angle and this angle add together should be 180 degrees. The in-depth explanation already done in class, but basically just need to know the rules. Okay, this is just your interior angle. So angle BCG is equals to 180 degree minus 120 degree. This is going to be equals to 60 degree. Again, you must remember your reason, interior angle. Okay, now because I have my BCG, I can find my angle in red, which is angle GHC. HC. How do I label this angle? Damn it. GCD. Okay, this is angle GCD. Angle GCD. Okay, angle GCD is equals to, because you can see that this whole thing is a circle. Okay, I can just take 360 minus 265 minus the away the angle I just found, which is 60 degree. And this will give me something like, let's see, 360 minus 325, sorry, 360 minus 265 minus 60. This is equals to 35 degree. Again, don't forget the reason, angle at a point. Okay, so now I have this angle already, the one I highlighted in purple right now. Okay, then we go back to what we talked about before we even started on this part of the question. We say that there is a Z angle that you learned in primary school over here, your alternate angle. Okay, so I'm running out of space, I'm just going to write it down here. Angle GCD is equals to angle YDC. YDC equals to also 35 degree. Again, reason, alternate angle. Okay, so now I know that this is 35. That means to say my angle X should be equals to 360 minus 35 degree minus 25 degree, which is equals to 60 minus 25 minus 35, which is equals to 300 degree. Again, don't forget reason, angle at a point. Okay, now sorry for my bad handwriting. You all know from experience that my handwriting is terrible, but I hope you all can see what I did here and actually learn something from it. Basically, the idea in this whole chapter is two parallel lines, corresponding angle, interior angle, alternate angle. These three main angles are to be used. The rest, more or less, you learn it from previous chapter or in primary school. Angle at a point, angle on a straight line, vertically opposite angle. Okay? Now the only difference is another difference, not the only difference. The other difference is that when you do all these calculations, okay, all these calculations right here, you must always have your reasons stated at the side. If not, no marks. Okay? So this question happens to be one of the tedious one and more difficult one. Okay, I hope you understand my explanation. I'm gonna put this on both TikTok and YouTube. If I put it on YouTube, you can review it again. Alright, so I had a great time with all of you. It is a pleasure to have you guys tell me that you enjoy my teaching. I enjoy your company as well in class. I look forward to going to class, and trust me, I was as disappointed as you are when I heard that I'm not going to teach you guys that day from Monday onwards. Okay, so yesterday was my last day, 17 August, Wednesday. Didn't take a picture of you guys, but that's fine. I believe we'll cross path again, whether it's in tuition or maybe end of year when I host my students from tuition for dinner and all that. You'll be invited. Okay, I bought myself a souvenir yesterday. This is your house shirt. Okay, so this is Pierce Secondary School. I had a great time. Thank you for having me. So this is Yao Le from VANTAGE Tutor, a class above the rest. Take care.